Okay, now choking. Talking about choking with the conscious. Let's say all of a sudden you just see him, he's not breathing, and you just kind of, looking all panicked and turning blue, and the first thing you want to do is make sure that his airway is open. Look in his mouth, see if there's anything in there. Okay, but he's conscious, so you want to hurry up and take action. All you're going to do is basically, you're going to be holding him, you're going to take his head. It's easier to you're going to take his head like this and grab his jaw, flip him over, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then sandwich him, roll him over, same place you did CPR, from the armpits over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then back over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. At the same time you're doing this, you can almost see if there's anything coming out. Usually once it comes out, you're going to notice right away.
You don't do a finger sweep?
No.
Oh, really? Because you can knock it in. You can knock it in. But with adults, you still do or no?
No.
Really?
No, not with a conscious person.
Oh, gotcha. Conscious. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is conscious. Now, now let's say you're going to call for help, of course. If he was to go unconscious, at that time you move to basically doing CPR.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to open up the airway, look, listen, and feel. Look in the airway to see if you see anything.
But you only do this if he doesn't have a pulse, right? Or no? You only do the chest compressions if they doesn't have a pulse?
Now.
Really?
No.
Because is this actually kind of like a Heimlich?
For babies, it is.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to do another 30 compressions. You're going to try to breathe in. Adjust the airway. If you can't, try to breathe in 2 airs. If it doesn't go in, then keep doing the CPR.
I'm hoping that unlodges it.
Hoping that unlodges it. And if you see
because it also compresses his lungs.
If you see it, pluck it out.
What?
It compresses his lungs as well, so it'll like force air out. Any air in his lungs, it'll force it out, so that it'll hopefully dislodge whatever's in there.
Now, if you see something and you're able to pull it out, and then try to give him 2 breaths of air, like after you do your compressions and you see something, try to pull it out, give 2 breaths of air. If the air goes in and he's not breathing, then you want to check his pulse. Remember ABCs. You want to get done with your A's first. If he doesn't have an airway, you're going to keep doing the CPR compressions to try to dislodge it. B, if he's not breathing, then you're going to keep doing that breath, 1 every 3 seconds. Okay. That doesn't mean wait 3 seconds between each breath. That's every 3 seconds. So it's basically giving a breath, letting him have a break, give him another breath.
1 second breath, 2 seconds. 1 second breath, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see, what's that?
Your food is baking over.
No, it's just there's water under the pan, which is why I'm making that noise.
Oh, it's not in any oven?
No,
I see the oven bubbling.
No, the oven's off.
Okay.
There's, is it, I just wait, I got it.
Yeah, they've changed it a lot.
It's on high.
CPR has changed in all areas.
What happens if under the
Well, I think it has to change if you're choking yourself and no one else is around what you do.
They haven't changed that? What's that? Get on a chair?
Put yourself down on a chair.
If you're choking yourself.
Yeah, you get like a chair. These are probably not, these might be too high, but you can use the side of a counter or whatever, and right just above your belly button, you throw yourself against it.
Oh,
Try
you're
and-
choking yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're alone.
Well, that's interesting. How come we don't know that?
Most people don't even know how to do the Heimlich, do they?
Yeah.
We're gonna tap his feet.
Tap his feet, try
We're
to
gonna yell.
Okay. No response.
No response, and we're going to
My,
tilt his head back. No, like this.
No.
No, oh, we got an ABCs. Air. No?
Oh, come on. Just step you missed last time too. Eli!
Oh, scream Eli, get 911 going.
Yeah, that's right, get 911 going. Okay. If he's not home,
Now home, we're gonna do our first round.
okay,
and
so the
then
first thing we're gonna do is what? Open up his airway. So open up his airway, hit tilt chin lift. You're just gonna put a little finger up underneath the bone. Don't get into the soft portion. Because these guys don't have little bones in their chins.
What you kind of do, because there's a soft part.
Alright.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do what? Look, listen, and feel. For how long? How long?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. No more than 10. Okay, what are you looking for?
Your air.
Air.
You can see her.
No, you're looking for
Rise and fall
above
of
the chest.
Okay. Listening for air exchange and feeling for
Circulation.
air on his cheek. You're only doing airway right now.
Oh, I was doing
Okay.
ABC.
No, just airway.
Okay.
Okay. You're trying to feel because you know if someone's breathing on your cheek, you'll notice it on your cheek.
Okay.
Okay. You don't feel anything. You give him 2 breaths.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second breath.
What the hell?
Huh? Go ahead. No, you just don't do it slow. It's just real slow. It's like my guy doesn't have a chin. Does you guys have chins?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine doesn't. That's why I'm having a hard time with him. I'm like, it doesn't have a chin. So you just want to go
Over his mouth and nose.
mouth and nose. Because you're not pinching his nose shut. An adult, you pinch the nose shut. But on kids, you just blow into both. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to feel for a pulse. You might have to feel it around a couple times. Okay, he has no pulse. You're going to take your fingers, kind of like from the armpit across the nipple lines into the center of his chest on his sternum. Okay? How deep do you compress?
2/3.
1/3 to halfway. 1/3 to halfway. And you're going to do 30 compressions.
Now, would you be standing up in this or sitting down?
It's easier to stand up actually. But okay, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 and 17 and 20 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 2 breaths. You guys see the chest rise and fall?
Yeah.
You don't want to blow too much because you blow a lung. Just
You don't want to blow it that hard,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So
Go
do that
back.
again.
What's that?
Just do the breath again.
Mine doesn't have a chin, so it's very hard for me to do a really good job. Okay. After you get 2 breaths, go back to 30 compressions.
Do you check his pulse again or no?
No. No, just keep doing it. And you want to get used to saying it out loud because you lose your train of thought. I mean, if you only do 28, you only do 28. At least you're doing something. If you do 32, no big deal. Okay. After 5, if there was no one here, you'd go 5 cycles,
And then go look for
and
him.
then go get the phone and call 911. I would take him with me.
Right, so you can start out there while you're listening or
Right.
whatever.
Put it on speakerphone.
Answering
train.
dispatcher questions, it said.
Yeah. While you're on hold.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So I'm now.
So, hip feet, Ayden. Eli, call 911.
And return.
What?
You don't say return anymore. That's the only they used to make us say return and have that person go back.
Well, like if you, for ambulances, if you came across an emergency, you would say, you call 911 and return so that you knew that they had called 911. And not just call 911 and go about your day and you're sitting there going, I wonder if 911's coming.
Look, listen, and feel.
Look for the rise and fall, listen for the...
Air exchange and feeling for the air
And
against your cheek.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to go through the whole scenario for me.
Okay, cool. Ayden. Eli, go get 911.
Okay, use your head tilt chin left. Yeah, remember to lift up on the chin.
Oh, before you go down?
Yeah. Now keep the chin, keep it there. You want to keep your hand there.
Oh, you want to... Okay.
Yep.
So, looking for the rise
Because-
and fall.
What happens with the chin is if you don't pull up on the chin a little bit, the tongue is relaxed and it's laying against the back of the airway. I'm going to show you a picture. That's why the chin lift is a very important part.